Buddy, we live.
Alert.
We live,
Three to
baby.
possible. NBA season preview, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Season starts tomorrow.
About time.
About goddamn time, because it has been a long off season. We have been running out of shit to talk about. But you know what? We made it. We made it, fellas. We made it.
Yeah, the
So-
summer was
For
rough.
real.
Hey, we had to start spacing the episodes out a little longer in between, because it was too much. It was too much. But last time, we unexpectedly did not have Joe. Big power outage in the beautiful 70-degree and sunny day out there in St. Louis.
And then yesterday, I didn't have internet for like 45 minutes to an hour. Just randomly shut down.
What are you doing,
Wow.
Joe? What are you doing out there?
St. Charles need to get it together. Feel like I'm in North County.
The unnecessary shade. Unnecessary. I just want to note, when I lived in North County for a couple years, I had no issues with internet going in and out or power going in and out, Joe. That's kind of a you thing right now. So let's leave it at that. But when you were not here, wish we could have got your reaction as well. Devian and I reacted to the NBA rank ESPN's top players. All we could stomach was a top 20. That was all. They threw fucking Rudy in there. I wanted to, I lost my mind.
They put him in. Yeah, that's crazy.
But we did promise that we would give the 3 in a possible top 10 players. Top 10.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, Joe, since we did miss you last week, I think it's only right that you start us off with the top 10 players in the NBA for this upcoming season. Who you got, Joe?
Okay, all right. So my 10, I got a 10A, 10B because I couldn't take this one person off.
This dude,
That's how we're gonna start.
This dude's gonna start the fucking show off on some bullshit.
10A, 10B.
Yes.
A1B.
Oh
Yes.
my god! All right, Joe.
All right,
What do you
I'm
got?
just gonna go straight down my list. Okay, 10, Anthony Davis or Jason Tatum. My 9 is Devin Booker. My 8 is Kyrie. My 7 is Ja Morant.
I knew
My
this dude was
6
coming.
is Jimmy Butler. LeBron is 5. KD is 4. Steph is 3. Jokic is 2. Giannis is 1.
All right,
Well, your
so
shit
we
sound like
started off. We
ESPN,
started off
boy.
real rocky.
Yeah, I was like, well,
We
you
got to a
sound
spot.
good.
All right. Your last 6 or so.
Yeah, that's what mattered.
It's hard though. I'll give you that. It is.
Yeah, it's
It is hard
No,
to
it is
rank.
tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get that quick in my head. You said AD/Tatum 10-9. Then you said
Devin Booker at 9.
so AD Tatum 10-11. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Booker 9.
Kyrie 8. Kyrie balled when he played last year. When he played,
Kyrie 8. 7 was Ja.
Ja was 7.
All
Jimmy
right.
Butler was 6.
LeBron 5. KD 4.
Steph
All right.
3. Nikola Jokic 2. Giannis 1.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll obviously
Yeah,
argue
hater
about
on the
these
top
in a
5.
second, but
Yeah.
Devian, what you got?
We're going 10 to 1.
10-1.
All right. I'm going. It hurt me to say this, put him this low, but I gotta go Jimmy Butler, Ja Morant, Tatum, Luka, LeBron, Embiid, Steph, Jokic, KD, Giannis.
I forgot about Luka.
I did.
I want to take Devin Booker off now and put Luka up there. I'm tripping. I straight forgot about Luka. That's a trip.
All right, Devian. So
That's
you always
a
want to go
list.
too fast. I need the numbers with yours because I
Alright,
counted like
10.
12 people when you said that.
Yeah,
10.
10 is Butler, Jimmy Buckets. 9 is Ja Morant. 8 is Tatum. 7 is Luka. 6 is LeBron. 5 Embiid. 4 Steph. 3 Jokic. 2 KD and 1 Giannis.
All right.
It's
I will
not
at
bad.
least say that I've agreed
bad.
with a couple of your guys' picks at
Yes.
various positions. So that's
Explanations
That's something.
really help with this, I guess, with all us, because it's
Mhm.
oh yeah, we'll get to
Yeah,
explaining and
yeah.
debating in a second. So I'll give you my 10, the correct 10. So I got Ja at 10,
I knew that.
Embiid at 9, Tatum at 8, Luka at 7, Jimmy at 6, LeBron at 5, KD 4, Jokic 3, Steph 2, and Giannis 1.
That's not bad.
I think we're pretty similar on the top five.
Not
Top
bad.
five, top
Yeah,
six.
I'm not mad about that. It's just I'm just thinking who gonna have a better season. Like the talent's
I
there.
still can't
I was
believe
thinking
that.
that too a little bit.
I can't
You know what I'm
believe.
saying?
Hold on. The one thing I can't wrap my head around is my resident Heat hater
Yeah, I don't.
Joe
He got it to number 6.
agrees
man.
with me on where Jimmy is, and your
was
bitch
saying-
ass has him at 10.
That's why I said
Come on, bro. He won.
I don't want to put him at 10. I said, but I really when that
Yeah.
6 through 10, I was like, I don't know how to put this in
If
order.
Jimmy Butler would have drove to the lane instead of taking that 3, we would have had him in the top 5.
Maybe I almost put.
That's
So
why I had to put him up there.
I was talking to Devion
That is
before the
true.
show.
That is true.
I've got like levels to mine. So like my 1 through 3 were pretty locked in. Those weren't going to change.
Yeah.
4 through 6. So KD, LeBron, Jimmy. I thought I could change those around in pretty much any order, and have a good argument. Then to me, Luka, Tatum, and Embiid. It's kind of the same thing. And then I was debating Ja with Kawhi for 10. But I just haven't seen Kawhi in a minute. And
I wanted to put him at 10 so bad, but I'm like, he ain't
Ja.
played.
I feel like Ja just impacts the game a little more than Kawhi. The Kawhi's a little. I don't know. There's something about that rubs me the wrong way with
We're
Kawhi.
gonna see
So
Kawhi in 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't want to go off that. That's too far ahead, like a projection. I'm
Mhm.
like, I can't go off that.
way too far.
You know. So, all right. So who want to start off?
Hey, I want to take Devin Booker off my list and put Luka up there. I forgot
This
about
boy
Luka.
didn't put Luka. I'm like the biggest.
I'm-
I feel like I'm the biggest Luka hater out there, and I
Yeah,
can't
I was
believe-
like,
I can't
I
believe
even
I
have
didn't put
Luka in the top
Luka
10. I mean,
up
that's
I
there.
was like, he-
disrespectful.
Yeah, that was disrespectful. That's what I'm taking. I'll put Luka at 9. I gotta take.
I can't believe you put Devin after we just watched this man get 50
I had a long
balls.
day, man. I had a long day.
yeah.
50 balls. Boy, you had a long day talking sports. You fucking talk sports.
And I know,
for a
and I
living.
forgot about Luka.
I was like, this boy, wow. I ain't gonna say nothing. though. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
we
No,
can't-
He
that's
had
what's up.
Devin Booker ahead of Luka after Luka just 50
Yeah,
pieced
you're
him
right.
in his own house.
You right? Yeah, I gotta
In his
put
own
Luka up there.
house.
Y'all
Got
got me on
to.
that. I straight forgot about Luka. That's crazy. It must be prejudice. I don't know.
All right, I want to talk. I want to ask y'all about y'all leaving the Finals MVP out of the top 2. What are we doing here? I know y'all don't like
back to
Steph.
back. Jokic just back to back MVPs, and what I saw him do last year with no help whatsoever, I had to give it to him. That's
Yeah.
on real.
You had Steph at 3.
Yeah, I know.
You had a dude that didn't win a single playoff game ahead of Steph. What the
Who?
fuck are you doing, Devion?
me, cause
Yeah,
I'm thinking about what they gonna do this year too. That's what I'm like. He's still cold, but I think this year is gonna be a little bit different. So I'm just thinking a little bit ahead. That's it. Like I don't got nothing against Steph, bro. Like Steph is easy in the top 5 players. Like I can't argue that.
Anything against Steph. This boy looks for every opportunity to hate on Steph.
I
so
know,
you don't
but
have anything
at
against
this
him.
point,
Fair.
I can't like. I got at least mid heat top 5, bro. I don't like him, but I'm like, damn, bro. Like he winning. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
He
I
winning.
can't get mad at bro. He winning.
Hey,
bro.
man.
Like,
Hey, got light skins looking good.
man, what's that? 4 rings?
Yeah.
Man, bro. My
He
hate
back.
gotta stop. My hate gotta stop. He 4 times.
It's about time. It's about time, Devion. It's about time you let the hate
I kind
stop,
of want
bro.
to hate on him too, though. I don't
Bro,
know.
he wins too much. Now I can't. Like now I'm a real hater. I could have debated it before. Just say I don't like him because his fans, but he a winner now. Like I'll leave him alone, bro, until the season start.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone.
All right. I like it. I like it, Devin. I like this. This is growth. I'm seeing growth
Yeah.
out of you.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying not to be a fan right now. 'Cause I hate that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But he cold, bro. Like he
He is
cold.
cold.
Fuck him.
All right. Well, since we gave you the top 10 players, it only makes sense to go to MVP. So let's go MVP predictions, fellas. Now, I kind of want two answers from you guys. I want the one that you guys think is actually going to take home the award, and then the person that you guys think, if it's a different person, think will deserve the award at the end of the season.
That's fair.
I'm with it.
So, Joe, what you got?
All right, I think Donovan Mitchell's going to win the award. I think he's going to make the Cavs look so much better. They'll be a top 4 seed, and he's going to have like 25-7, and people going to hype him up. They're going to hype him up so hard, and he's going to win it. Now, who I think deserves it, I think Giannis going to deserve it. I think Giannis going to be on a mission to show everybody that last year was just a slip-up because he didn't have Chris Middleton with him. He didn't have a full team on him. I think Giannis going to ball out this year. But I think the media going to give it to Donovan Mitchell.
I can't believe this.
I'm serious.
Yeah, bro. We ain't nowhere near the same. Like,
hey, bro.
The
Cavs.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Anybody gonna care about the goddamn Cavaliers when they're fighting for a fucking playoff spot?
Bro. The Cavs were a 4 seed last year, and people was talking about, are they good enough to get LeBron to decide to lead the Lakers and come back?
Boy, that's
so
still ain't good enough to get on.
So don't act like if they win some games and Donovan Mitchell have a good year, he can't win MVP.
He can't.
He absolutely will not.
Watch.
If Joe,
watch.
If you win that, bro, if you win this, and if he's in the top 3,
watch.
Pick whatever bottle of liquor you want, and I'll get it for you. If he in the top 3, you pick any liquor you got it.
Yeah, make that twice. Your top 2 favorite bottles. We'll get them for you.
I'm with it.
You got it. I'm talking about know everything. Man,
please clip this part. Please clip this segment.
It's
I promise you.
Oh, it's getting clipped.
Oh, that's easy, bro.
I promise you.
Devion, what you got, bro?
Oh my God. So, all right. So let's talk about some real MVP predictions. So I think the Warriors have a really good chance of going back, and Steph, if he's going for his 5th ring, I think he gets MVP. I think he's going to get MVP. Giannis probably will deserve it because he's probably just going to ball out. But based on what's going to happen and how special like this year is for, like it should be for the Warriors and what they're about to accomplish, I think they're going to give it to Steph.
You think Steph going to be average enough points to get it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just got too many buckets around.
Nah, bro, because Clay come back in the system.
I'm worried about the counting stats for Steph.
Yeah, that's gonna be
but this is Steph. He don't gotta go and score 30, 10, and 10. All he has to do is be Steph and be the number 1 scorer on his team, and then be a good seed. He's a candidate. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree. If you remember last year when we did the season preview, I said Steph was kind of the guy I thought would get it because I thought the story of the Warriors coming back to relevance, and like I get it, the storyline thing is real, Joe. I know that's where you're going with the Donovan Mitchell thing. I just think that is way too far out there.
Okay.
But you know the media does love their darling Steph, so I hear you. And you're saying who you think should actually get it will be?
I think Giannis should get it. He's just gonna be a dog. You know what I'm saying? He always a dog, but it's when you that good, they go like, all right, you gonna have to do something else.
It's fatigue.
You know what I'm saying?
You're fatigued. You like we done seen this before.
Yeah, he's that good, which is a pat on the back to him, but it ain't fair for him. But he ain't really got nothing. Steph going for the 5th one back to back. They reunited. He loves them. I'm like, bro, you can't beat that story.
Then Steve Nash steal 2 of them from Kobe. You love a story. Right.
You know, for real. So it's man, I think Giannis is gonna deserve it, but we gonna see. Jokic might fuck around and win it. Look, I'd be so bad.
I think this is gonna be the year that the media runs kind of dry on Jokic. He's gonna have his people. He's gonna have his people back. Like if Jokic leads him to like the 1 seed, then yeah, all bets are off. He might get it, but I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. No. All right, so I got a different answer. The one that I think is going to win it, like from the media, this is based on just where I think they're going to finish in the standings and like all those different storylines. Their favorite young superstar, Jason Tatum. I think they're going to give it to Tatum. I think Tatum's gonna get it. I think the Celtics got better. They went to the finals. I think there's gonna be the whole storyline of losing in the finals drove Jason Tatum to take this team, whatever next level, all that bullshit. Like all this stuff through the controversy, all that. I think like all that. I think Jason Tatum will win it. I don't think he will necessarily deserve it.
Hope you're right on that. Hope you do.
I think, I think Giannis is a good pick for somebody that should win it. No, LeBron will not.
I'm just joking.
I was about to say, no, you wow. Look, you wow.
Yeah, I think if we're going to go straight dessert, who's going to do the most for their team to be the best player, it's going to be Giannis. Especially, we just got the news today. Chris Middleton's going to miss the first few weeks, so it's going to be a bigger workload on Giannis going forward and whatnot. But it's just like it's tough to think of another candidate like Jokic. I don't know. I've seen them kind of flame out a little too much, so I can't really go there anymore.
He's gonna have to be like a 2 seed for it to be like, all right, or like a battle between 2 and 3 and it's one game off. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be some shit like that. But like,
I don't think they're gonna give him a third straight. Like that's been fairly reserved to like super like
not getting that.
First
he's
ballot
like
Hall of Fame,
guarantee
like
Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Like
top 10 all time type player.
Jokic's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, he's guaranteed first ballot.
Like,
I'm saying,
but
like,
not
top
like Will
10
said,
ever.
like top 10 for sure. Yeah, that'll be.
So
I hope not. Shit, I'm gonna be mad if they give it to him again. Ooh, I'd be so mad. But it's them. So
who's them?
The bad pickers.
Media.
Yeah.
Hey,
the old media. The old media, not the.
I'm new media. I'm new media.
Yeah, you like to talk crazy like you're the old media, though. All right, let's go with the one's probably the hardest to predict. Rookie of the year.
I don't know. Like I
pretend to know what he's talking about here. All right.
I'm not even go. Like I have no idea who's gonna be rookie of the year.
Jaden Ivey for the Detroit Pistons. He's a baby Westbrook. He's gonna have a lot of explosive fast break plays, and a lot of highlights, and he's gonna be able to lock down the defense and get steals. He's gonna average like 15 and 7, and he's gonna win it.
He's an obvious pick, but it's like
I know, it's hard.
You know what I'm saying? But like realistically,
Banchero not gonna get it because the Magic suck. Like,
he's not gonna be.
No, I don't know. I think Banchero is gonna get it because I think he's got the most opportunity. You got to remember on the Pistons, Cade Cunningham's gonna have the ball in his hands all the time.
All the time.
Like Jaden Ivey's not gonna get to play with the ball like that. So Banchero's gonna get the opportunity to be the leading scorer.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes don't play with the ball. Scotty Barnes didn't play with the ball that much in his hands either last year, and he still got it.
Yeah, but they were on a good team. He was on.
Yeah, look at what he did though. That was different.
Defense is.
Yeah. But
I don't think the rookie of the year is going to come from a team that.
It's going to be a surprise somewhere.
Like I think it's going to be one of these top picks that's on a shitty team that.
Just put up.
They're going to put up the counting stats and.
Ivy,
I will give you this, Joe. I think the Pistons could be sneaky good this year and like flirt with the playoffs, and then I think that would that would help him with his case.
Magic,
but yeah, I was close. I think it's between those two at this point. Like Chet's out for the year, so that's obviously not going to happen. I don't know. The Rockets just seem like such a dysfunctional team right now. I don't know about Jabari getting it.
I'm trying to look at the GM survey. Who did the GMs pick?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Nobody worthy.
It was. I mean, I'm sure it was one of those top 3-4 picks, though. All right, this is where it gets spicy. This is where it gets fun.
Oh, Keegan Murray. They got Keegan Murray from Sacramento. second. I got Banchero, Keegan Murray, and then Jabari Smith.
I don't think there's going to be enough opportunity in Sacramento. I don't think because like they still got De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis. Like that's he's going to be at best like third option. So you don't see that one. But all right, which conference y'all want to do first, fellas? We got to tell the people what the seeds are going to be. Who's going to make the playoffs, play in? Which one you want to do first? You want to do the East or the West first, Joseph?
Let's do the East because the West is so tough. Like I think we're gonna have a lot of different between that 4, 5, 6, 7 area in the West. I think it'll be crazy different than the East.
So you want to do the East first?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Eastern Conference predictions. Joe, do you want to go 1 to 10? You want to go 10 to 1?
Let's just go 1 to 10 since we've been doing 10 to 1 so far. We'll switch it up.
All right, Joe. Lead us off.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to be the 1 seed?
It's going to be the Bucks for me. In the East, I got the Bucks as a 1 seed. I have the Miami Heat as a 2 seed. I have the Philadelphia 76ers as a 3 seed. I have the Brooklyn Nets as a 4 seed. I have the Cavs coming in as the 5 seed. I have the Atlanta Hawks as the 6 seed. The Toronto Raptors as the 7 seed. The Chicago Bulls as an 8. The Hornets at 9. And then I had the Wizards at 10.
The Hornets?
Yes, sir.
You got the Hornets in there?
At 9. They always find a way to make it in there, bro.
All right.
They did last year, too. I'm not saying they're going to win in the play-in game, but they're going to make it.
Where do you have MVP Donovan Mitchell leading the Cavs to? What seed did you have them?
5. But it's going to be close. He could be between 5 and 3 for real. It was tough. I had them up higher. I actually had them first as a 4 seed, and I was like, hold up, I forgot about Philly.
That's a little, yeah.
And then I was like, what about Philly? What you mean? Last year they was a 3 or 4 seed most of the season until Rubio got hurt, and then Sexton got hurt. They was good until they started getting injuries. I hear you. They got 4 or 5 power forwards that can switch.
I hear you, but
just like
remember who they were ahead of though when they were 4.
I know.
Yeah.
The Bulls too. The Bulls was right there, and then they fell off too because of injuries. Like
I know, but I'm just saying, like that was also like they were ahead of the Nets.
Yeah.
I think
and the
Philly. The Nets are going to be better. Like Phil, like just the teams that they were ahead of at that point. I don't think.
Better.
So. All right, Devion. Eastern Conference, 1 through 10. With the seeds, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the seeds. Let me make a quick little change because I keep flopping. No. He.
You get convinced by Joe?
No. I'm only switching like my 2 and 3 seed. 1, I think is still gonna say Miami. He's gonna be number 1 seed. 2 is Milwaukee. 3 is the Boston. I think 4 will be Brooklyn. 5 will be Philly, and they can switch. Depends on how Ben Simmons is, and I think Cleveland will be number 6 though.
Cleveland 6.
Yeah, Atlanta 7, Toronto 8. I got Chicago 9, and Washington 10. No, but I'm really not sold on 6 through 8 because Toronto can easily hit a 10-game stretch and just be boom number 6.
Joe, did I hear yours correctly? You don't have Toronto making the playoffs?
I have Toronto making the playoffs. I don't have the Celtics making the playoffs.
That's what it was. I was
sitting like, how?
I don't have the Celtics making the playoffs. I think the controversy, you got new coach, you got new culture, new philosophy. First of all, their big men right now is Blake Griffin and Al Horford. Good luck trying to make that work through the season. They had an excellent second half of the season last year, but that first half of the season,
Robert Williams is going to die, and Robert
Williams, okay, that's not going to last 82 games. You're going to get bullied. You're going to get beat up. Look at the first half of their season last year. They was ass. And then Robert Williams came back healthy, and they start playing some defense, and that's how they got good. They don't have Robert Williams. They got Blake Griffin and Al Horford. That's going to set them back. He's hurt. He hurt.
For like the first, he's gonna be
He'll
back by
be
Christmas.
back, bro. He not out the
Whatever.
season, though.
He's always hurt. He's always hurt. That's gonna be something you gotta manage like Anthony Davis. I'm telling you, you better watch out.
He ain't gonna be out the whole season, though, bro.
I
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
have faith. I don't have
You don't
faith
think
in
Rod didn't gonna make a difference on that squad?
I don't. Not at first. It's gonna take a minute. I'm telling you, they're gonna fall back, and it's gonna be hard for them to catch up.
They can suck for 20 games. That don't matter in the NBA.
They
can be
sucked for
terrible
40.
20
They
games.
sucked for 42 games last year and made a run, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do it.
And that's the point.
I don't
Like,
think they're gonna be able to do it. That defense ain't gonna be the same. I don't think so.
All
I do
let
like
me give-
Brogdon
let
as
me
an
give y'all.
addition.
Let me give y'all the real
You
seedings
think-
here. This is
let me
what they
just
gonna
ask
look
you
like
this
for
real
real.
quick. So you think
All right,
Cleveland's
all
gonna have a better run than the Celtics
Yes, I think Cleveland will be better than the Celtics this year
because
yes.
of Donovan Mitchell?
Yes, and they already have a solid team.
You got it.
All right.
Okay. So wait a minute. So we tell me y'all jumped off the Donovan Mitchell bandwagon because he's not with D Wade no more.
No, I think
I was
he's gonna
never
make
on
the
it.
playoffs easily.
You lying? Yeah, you lying, Will.
I straight
No,
up
you
told
a
y'all
damn
on this
lie.
podcast
You a
I did not
damn
want the Heat to
lie.
trade for him.
No, he said that. He said it for
I
sure.
didn't want the Heat to trade
He
for
did
him.
say that for
Right.
sure.
You don't sit here and act like you didn't say Dwayne Wade it was gonna help him and make him a better player. You were so happy when Dwayne Wade had that consulting with the Utah Jazz. Don't sit there and act like you didn't think he was gonna turn. You act like he was gonna be the next Batman.
The only thing that I said Dwayne Wade might do is give the Miami Heat the old Derek Jeter, Giancarlo Stanton trade to the Yankees. That's the only thing I said. Trade me Donovan Mitchell for some KZ Okpala or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, when it came to the Heat giving up like first round picks after first round picks and all these, no, I don't want any part of that. I'd rather just stick it out with Hero. I said I don't think Hero is that much worse than Donovan Mitchell. That's my overall take on Donovan. He's a good player. Like I think he's going to be good with the Cavs. I think that was a good fit because they have a bunch of defensive players.
Anymore. That's my main reason.
Yeah, he'll fit in perfectly there. He'll get to go there and just worry about scoring. That's all he's got to do.
He got an actual real big man.
Yes.
Couple of them.
Yeah,
couple of them. They can switch it.
All right.
Not be a liability.
Stop fucking distracting me, Joe. You're not gonna take me off my focus. I wrote this shit down anyways. All right. So first seed, I got the Celtics.
Wow.
Second seed,
Ain't mad at it.
Heat Nation. Third seed, the Bucks. Fourth seed, I got the Nets. Fifth seed, 76ers. Sixth seed, Cavaliers. Seventh seed, Bulls. Eighth seed, Hawks. 9th seed, Wizards. 10th seed, Raptors. And I'm not going to lie, I was real close to putting the Pistons in there over the Raptors. But I just know Nick Nurse is going to find a way. If there's one thing I know about the Raptors,
that is what I'm talking about right there. You just can't count them out. That's what I'm saying.
You really can't.
He's always going to find some bullshit. So, look. All right, so we got it. We do have a question in the YouTube or in the Facebook comments from our buddy Zach. He wants to know what we think about. We've talked about it a little bit on the show before, but he's asking about the DeJounte Murray pickup by the Hawks. So I had the Hawks at 8. Joe, you had the Hawks at
6.
And Devion, you had them
7.
So we got them all in the kind of the same area, either just sneaking in, past the play-in, or in the play-in. I think we're all kind of in agreement on this one. Like we thought it was a good move for the Hawks. It's just a matter of like those top 5 teams in the East.
That's tough, bro.
That's just different. I think DeJounte Murray's a great player, but I saw how the Hawks looked in the playoffs last year.
Where the defense?
Like I saw that. I can't get like DeJounte Murray ain't doing that much for me to make me think that they're going to be anything more than a playing team and a first round exit.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be some nice offense. Defense gonna be trash again. And it's just gonna be like a fun trade, shooting lights out. Murray shooting lights out, racking you. It's going to be fun to watch, and you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, all right, well, we know they can get to the playoffs, but past getting to the playoffs, it's a wrap, bro. If they make it out the first round, bro, I'm going to be like, it's an upset. Somebody got hurt. Some knees got blown out. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, the top 5 are just heads and shoulders above the rest of the East, in my opinion. Maybe even top 6, like depending on how you feel about Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell. So yeah, good move. Just not going to be enough. They need to do something else. And another thing that's kind of we talked about it a lot around when all the trade stuff was going on, but they still have John Collins. That is just wild to me. Like, I feel like that's still a move that's going to be made at some point. So I don't think we really know the Hawks at their final form. And maybe they move him, and it makes a lot more sense, and they've got a more complete team or a better team. But until I see that, I'm gonna judge them for what they are right now, and that's an 8 seed to me. But all right, you guys ready to go to the West?
Yeah, not really, but that shit was fucking harder than.
All right, Joe, kick off the West for us, bro.
Man, 1 through 10. All right, my 1 seed is gonna be the Dallas Mavs. My 2 seed is the Golden State Warriors. My 3 seed is the Memphis Grizzlies. My 4 seed is the Los Angeles Clippers. My 5 seed is the Denver Nuggets. My 6 seed is the Pelicans. My 7 seed is the Phoenix Suns. My 8 seed is the Minnesota Timberwolves. My 9 seed is the Lakers. And my 10 seed is the Kings.
I also want to make sure everyone heard that.
Yes.
1 seed is
the 1 seed is Dallas, the Mavericks. Luka and them boys.
Okay. And Donovan Mitchell's going to win MVP though.
Yes.
You think a 1 seed Mavericks and the MVP's not going to go to Luka?
I don't think Luka's going to have the numbers this year because he got way more options.
Oh no, you wow! If he goes to number 1 seed,
Jalen Brunson left.
Okay, he got Christian Wood for a full year this year. Like, he got some playmakers. He don't have to do everything this year.
Who gonna take away from him? For real, bro. Like, who on that team?
He's not gonna be dropping 40 like he did last year. Like, he's still making some triple doubles and stuff.
Oh, yes, he is. You might see
he's
the
still
most.
Gonna
He's still gonna get a lot.
He gonna get the
right
most
now,
40-point games you've ever seen in a season.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I'm telling you right now,
he does look good though. He looked thinner. He looked good.
If your prediction comes true that they get the 1 seed, there's not a chance in hell Luka does not get MVP.
He get MVP, bro.
If they get 1 seed, he probably is gonna get MVP just because they're gonna be so in love with it. That's fair. All
right, Devion, give me your Western Conference.
1 seed Warriors. I do think Dallas would be number 2 though. Memphis 3, Clippers 4, Denver 5, Suns 6, Minnesota 7, New Orleans 8, Lakers 9, and I had no idea who I wanted to pick the 10th. I said San Antonio. I don't give a fuck who's the 10th seed.
Damn.
Yeah, like
that's just out of respect. Because the Spurs
that's disrespectful.
Spurs suck.
The Spurs are trying to get Victor.
Yeah, the Spurs suck.
That's why I have no faith in the 10 seed. I only have no faith in the Lakers, bro. I think
we both had them at 9.
I think you could at least pick Dame to go in 10 or the Kings or something.
I thought about Dame, but I'm no longer sold on them no more, especially with CJ being gone. I thought about Sacramento.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Their roster
what I'm saying?
Sucks, but I'm just saying. Can you tell me one good person on San Antonio?
No, bro. I'm betting on their coach being decent.
At least they got Dame.
Look, I know. I'm just betting on their coach being better than the rest of these people's rosters.
Oh my god.
I have no faith. Like saying, okay, the Kings I'll be cool with, but we gonna be battling 34, 33, 32 wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, after the 8th seed, it's just no wrap. It's a wrap, bro, for the West. It's just ugly for the West. Like, it's ugly this shit for them. So,
all right.
Lakers number 9. I'm hurt, bro.
All right. Here's the right answer.
We both said 9. That's a shame.
Warriors are 1. I think there is. I mean, again, just assuming they don't get hurt. I got the Suns too. I think they're still going to be regular season darlings. I'm not really sold on them in the playoffs, but I think they're going to be regular season darlings. I got Grizzlies 3. I got the Nuggets 4. Finally got all their people back. I got the Pelicans 5. They're my team that I think is going to really ascend this year. I almost put them 4 over the Nuggets, but I'm going to roll with Jokic. I got the Mavs at 6. I don't believe in all the other pieces. Yeah. They routinely are in 5 and 6. I don't believe in all the other pieces around Luka. I think Luka took a really big step last year, but I need to see the rest of that team kind of come together without Brunson, because I think Brunson's going to be a big loss for them.
That's fair.
I got the Clippers at 7. I am way lower than the majority on the Clippers. I still need to see that roster fit together before I buy in. And plus, you just know with that team, like Kawhi and PG are going to miss games. Just one due to whatever they call it, Veterans Days or whatever. So I think that's going to dock them some games. I can't believe this. I'm the highest on them. I have the Lakers at 8, 1 spot higher than you guys. I got the Timberwolves at 9, and I'm with Joe. I got the Kings at 10.
You think we gonna be better than Minnesota?
Bro, okay.
Bro, that's a damn shame that Minnesota did all that work just to get an 8 or 9 seed. Ain't no way they gave all that up to be an 8 or 9 seed. That's crazy.
I just want to hear. I want you to, Devion. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes. Imagine with me for a second.
I know what you're gonna say.
The Timberwolves are playing. Let's see. Who do I want to say? They're playing the Pelicans.
I know.
Karl Anthony Towns is matched up on Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson just running him around the entire gym. Karl Anthony Towns fouls out with about 10 minutes left in the third quarter because all he can do is grab this freak athlete that is way more athletic than. Like, have y'all? I don't know if y'all watched a lot of the preseason.
You're right.
I didn't watch a ton of it. I watched the Heat play. But they were a team that I wanted to watch. I wanted to see what it looked like. And this,
right about that, bro.
I'll call him.
Don't be surprised.
Doughy fella running around after all these 4s. And like these aren't 4s of 10 years ago where they're big, slow, and whatnot. These are damn near like small forwards from 10 years ago. That motherfucker's not going to be able to run around with them. Gobert damn sure ain't going to do it. Now, maybe they'll have Cat just running people off the 3-point line and funneling to Gobert, which will work against the 12 seeds, but not when you play these other teams. That's not going to work. Let's see. The Clippers are starting Covington at the 4. The Pelicans will start Zion probably at the 4, like at least who Cat will be matched up on.
Yeah.
The Warriors it's going to be Draymond. The Mavs is going to be Christian Wood. Like think about these players that they're going to ask Karl Anthony Towns to go guard. It's going to be fucking stupid. They're going to realize very quickly how dumb that fucking trade was.
But we don't have anybody. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't have
AD. Yeah, AD. That's
well,
it.
So you got on us. You said this shit about people being hurt earlier. He's gonna be hurt.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm
a bunch of old motherfuckers that's gonna get hurt.
I'm agreeing with you.
We
banking on Anthony Davis trying to be an MVP. That's what we banking on.
Think about this. Think about the Lakers. The Lakers could very easily put out a lineup for 30 minutes of the game. Russell Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn. Give me another one of the 3,000 wing players you have.
Fucking what? You talking?
That's no inspiration. That's not inspirational. That's not inspirational.
Just wait for it. Just give me another wing for the Lakers. Who's going to start at the 3?
Oh God.
Or the 2, I guess. I guess LeBron will technically start at the 3. I'm just saying the Lakers could size down, move Anthony Davis to the 5, LeBron to the 4. Is Karl Anthony Towns going to go run around with LeBron?
No, that's fair.
But
LeBron's not going to sit there and bang with Karl Anthony Towns on the other side.
It sounds good, but we
Carl
gotta
Anthony Towns
remember
just stand at the fucking 3-point line.
we can't close games. That's our problem. It sounds
No.
good until we can't close the game.
Look,
and somebody
and
else
we-
go fuck it up.
I didn't say y'all were gonna be good. Let's
That's
not
what
get
I'm
into it.
saying.
I said you're gonna be. I said you're gonna be a
bad,
spot better than the fucking Timberwolves. All
I
right,
don't know.
let's not get crazy here.
How is crazy? I'm
Think-
arguing about
Devion, you got to think about the 5 best players on the Timberwolves can't play together. You
Not at
can't
all.
play their best
We
5
can't either.
players together. You can play the Lakers' best 5 together.
I'll give you that and it'll be because of a person like Patrick Beverly is a difference maker to me. Like
There
them
you go.
losing him,
Pat
I'll
Beverly
give you
guard
that.
Karl Anthony Towns. It's not gonna matter.
I give you that because them losing that on
They needed
Minnesota would make
Yeah.
way more of a difference of them going on one spot. And I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Because Jimmy
I can't get mad.
Butler would cuss that whole team out because they saw
We both gonna suck. We both gonna suck. But I didn't think about this either, and I didn't realize I did this. New Orleans is gonna be better than Minnesota. I don't know why the
Yes.
fuck I swapped them.
Yes. You
I
forgot about
don't know
CJ
why I did
McCollum. You forgot about CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram.
Bro, like
Yeah,
Zion
and that-
Williams squad.
I
They
definitely
gonna be
forgot about.
nice.
I was like, I'm tripping. Like when I started thinking about, like, oh, the Pelicans got a fucking squad. And they don't. Zion and them don't have to play as hard anymore, so they probably not gonna get injured as much because you got a lot of
Think
scoring and a
about
lot of
that run
spreading
that
the
they
ball. I
made
didn't
last
think
year.
about
Remember,
that.
they made the playoffs last year. Like the
Yeah.
Pelicans made it to the playoffs last year
Bro.
without Zion.
Yeah, with
Just
Zion.
because of CJ and
A pick and
and-
roll with CJ and
CJ and
Zion,
Steven
or
Adams.
Zion and Brandon Ingram. Like, how you guard that? Do you switch it? Do you not?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to switch the Clippers.
there's gonna be
and-
something
and-
nasty.
Yeah,
They're
the
gonna be
Clippers
good.
in New Orleans for sure. I'm gonna have to switch them because it is gonna be a lot more to see. Where I think if Kawhi comes back
If Kawhi
healthy,
come back,
it's you know what I'm saying. They automatically in the media
Because-
now in my mind gonna be
yeah. But
contenders.
come on, we got to
But-
put some respect on Paul George. Paul George looked good last year.
He did, and now you got somebody else who
He
can
looked
help
good
him.
last year.
He looks
I'm not
good when
talking
there's
about
no
playoffs.
other good
I'm not talking
players
about the
either.
playoffs. Yeah.
But he looks good.
I
when there's
mean,
no
Paul
other
George
good
looked
players.
fine. I mean,
He looked
I
good.
mean,
His
okay. When
team-
you say good, do you mean like just like good NBA player, or do you mean like good for Paul George?
good
Yeah.
for Paul George since the injury. Good for Paul George since his injury.
Okay, because
He
like to
looked
me,
good.
I don't see any difference in Paul George than I've seen the last 5-6 years. That's what- Like, if you're saying there was a noticeable like uptick in his game, I would disagree.
No, he was
If
just
you're
making
saying
buckets in the
he
regular
looked
season.
good, like it's like saying, yeah, no, he was a good player. Yeah, he was a really good player last year.
Yeah.
I just
He was the
I don't.
number one option.
I don't
He didn't.
believe it.
He didn't
Yeah,
have anybody else.
I've been
That's
I've been
why.
saying this for like a year now. Like
Yeah.
Paul George as a 1 is so much better than Paul George as a 2, and he's gonna have to
I
go back
agree,
to being
man.
Paul George as a 2 this year.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm even more out on that. And then look,
John Wall.
I like John Wall, and I'm
He's gonna
rooting
be-
for his like
he's gonna
comeback
be so
story.
selfish. He's gonna
I
be so
do
selfish.
not know how like that's all gonna play.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna play because John Wall, in his mind, I wouldn't even be mad at him if he feels like he has to like prove himself this year because the
Yeah.
Rockets fucking just
Yeah.
like put him like didn't let him play. So like I could see him wanting to prove himself. He's always kind of had that type of chip on his shoulder going back to Washington. He always wanted to kind of
Yeah.
it had to be the John Wall show. Even though, there was a better
Not
score
going
over there
back.
playing the 2.
John Wall got to prove himself. This is like the year of people needing to prove themselves, like for real. A couple players like that.
Look, there's a lot of advanced analytics that say the Clippers shooters are fantastic and all these things.
I don't
Like,
see it. I don't
Like,
see it in clutch moments. I don't see it.
I just exactly to me,
Decent.
when shit gets tight and I need a bucket, they got a lot of people that if
Who their best
I'm
shooter?
rooting for them, I'm like,
Who their best shooter?
ooh, I don't know if he's gonna
Kennard?
make it.
Like, for real.
No, probably Norman Powell. Norman Powell's a good shooter.
That's
But
what I'm
but
saying.
here's the thing
That
about
don't
it is
scare me. That don't scare me.
But
I
I
don't
give
think
you
that.
that.
I don't think they have that like knockdown guy like Luke Kennard. I know like a
No.
lot of people pre-draft saw him white boy, must be a
No.
shooter. He's
Nah,
not
it's
really-
because he had
he's
a
not
he had
really
a good
that.
ass March Madness, and that's what
He did. He had a
No.
few games in March Madness where he made some threes and people like,
and
oh,
they made handed up.
shooter.
JJ Redick. That's the next JJ Redick.
they gonna be free throw line in, and it's gonna be like it's not the best shooter in the league full of shooters. It's gonna be who do you trust the most just to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be their downfall because they don't got no lights, nobody who can shoot the lights out for real. Like
I
they
mean,
really
for real,
don't.
Kawhi might be their best knockdown shooter.
Yeah, He's going to every time. It's gonna be him getting the ball, and if he gets double team or something, they'll kick it out to PG, and he go fucking miss it.
Covington in the corner. I like Norman Powell. Like they got a lot of guys that in the corner in their
in a certain spot.
Like
I think
trust
Powell
that they will
should be
make
their second
shots,
option down the line. I think it should be Quad then Powell.
I'll put it like this, Joe. We
That's why
argued a lot last year about the Heat shooting, and you were way lower than you should have been. But like, I'll give you a person from the Heat last year that I think is like kind of an example of this. Like PJ Tucker was like leading the league in 3-point percentage for a long time, and it was like, I mean, even me as like the biggest Heat, like I know that's not real. Like that's like yes, but like he's shooting corner threes like exclusively, and
yeah,
and that like with like a minute and a half left, you're down by 3. You don't feel good when he's shooting it.
That's
like,
not Ray Allen shooting from the corner.
Yeah.
Right. It's like they have a bunch of guys like that. Like their percentage will be high because they take very smart threes.
But
they don't have volume. They don't have like a Joe Harris or a.
I don't think you can't put Joe Harris up there anymore either after what he's been doing the last 2 years.
I mean, he's hurt last year.
I think he's still gonna be. He not gonna be like what we bragged about, like people bragged about, but he's still gonna be a good shooter. You ain't gonna be able to like leave him open.
Leave him open.
The Clippers is pretty much based off of
Ben Simmons is gonna be his best friend. Ben
Simmons
his rebounds, run them fast breaks, and that boy gonna be above the break, catching them things on the wing and letting that bitch fly. That boy he's gonna get like 9 points a game just off that.
For real.
That's a good point.
That's for real. That shit gonna be fucking.
All right, y'all ready? Drum roll.
Oh man. Boom. Throw it down.
Finals prediction time.
Hey, is there?
Now, Joe, you seemed a little conflicted before the show. I don't even know if you got to a final kind of pen to paper prediction before we hopped on.
I wasn't really conflicted. It's just Devion called me out before I even got to that point. It's like, damn, I'm not even at that point to pick what I was gonna pick. But okay,
I ain't even write them down yet. But all right. So, Joe, why don't you start us off? Who's gonna win? Who they're gonna play? In how many games?
Oh damn.
Yeah, I know. I need all the information, Joe.
I
need all the information.
Golden State in 7 against the Brooklyn Nets.
I knew it.
Why?
Brooklyn gonna make it. Brooklyn good, bro.
I knew you were gonna pick that. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I have nothing bad against
people tripping on how good Brooklyn gonna be, man. I think they gonna be if they.
Didn't you just have them as like a 5 seed?
Yes, because it's gonna take them at least 20, 25 games to get their stuff together in jail.
This is what I'm man. People be tripping on fucking.
I already know that's gonna happen.
Puts them in the bottom half of the fucking.
And that's why the same argument you're using with them is why I'm saying Boston is going to be.
And I had them as a 4 seed.
25 games.
I had them as a 4 seed.
4 seed, whatever.
I'm fine.
I just know it's gonna take at least.
That's
20,
fine.
15.
I ain't mad
at
at
how the Miami Heat when they first got together, it took them 12, 18 games before things got together. It's gonna be the same
about the big 3?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but they were 2 seed.
It was like 13 and
Different
17
East,
or something like
Different
that,
East.
weren't they? Didn't they start off the season?
Oh yeah, started bad, but they still.
That's
ended
what I'm
like
saying.
1 or 2
I think the
seeds.
same thing gonna happen with them, and then they're gonna get it together, and it's gonna be a wrap because that's just too much offense. Ben Simmons literally could go 2, 10, and 10, and I'd be happy with that, and they would be stacked and be straight.
Bro, you
It's just too good. Like that's why I got them going to the finals, and then Golden State just. That's just an easy pick.
Big
the
man
West is so stacked.
Yeah,
seriously. Yeah.
The first power 4 point.
Yes.
PowerPoint. That's exactly what PowerPoint. Bro,
that was Magic Johnson though, but.
No. I meant like a non-scorer one. I'm talking about he's gonna be able to handle the ball, but he's gonna play like a 4. That's it. No shooting. Oh man, that's so funny. All right,
Devion, it's on you.
I got the same people. I think Golden State and Brooklyn. We're gonna play 7 games. I think the Nets will win this year. And I'm not saying necessarily because, like looking at the roster, like, oh, they got a better team. I just think like Kyrie under pressure, like he got to prove himself this year. Like he fuck up his like no nice contract no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Ben
Facts.
Simmons has to fucking play well, but he doesn't have to score, so he is gonna play well. So he can literally, like Joe said, can score 2 points. All they need to do is get rebounds and go put some lockdown defense, get that bitch, push it up or launch the ball down, and you got people who go down the wing. You got people who can shoot it, and KD go be KD, and he got to play well because he was been a little hoe in the offseason. So it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Because KD gonna be like, oh well, y'all counted me out doing this. I'm about to prove y'all wrong because he always trying to prove something. So you got 3 really like 2 egos and 1 person who got like some mental things going on, but he doesn't have to focus on the things that he sucks on, like scoring. He just got to get rebounds and push the ball up and, you know, handle the pace. So I think with all that being said, and if it gets tight, I don't know. I like Brooklyn in 7, bro. But I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State won. But I like Brooklyn in 7.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
A KD versus Steph finals would be kind of crazy.
It would be
It'd
great.
be kind of
That
crazy.
storyline would be nuts.
This will be the only chance I think we would ever be able to get to see it. Like this right here would be it. If it don't happen this year, it's never gonna happen. Like, and it's the best chance of it to happen, man. And it hurt me to say that because you know I wanted to say Miami. It hurt. But
okay, so Joe, your answer predictable.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I'm not even mad about it. Now,
Predictable don't matter. I'm gonna be right.
Me is be shocking.
Devion.
Hey, me is shocking. I knew you gonna pick that. I knew you gonna pick that.
You are fucking disappointing.
Great minds.
Yeah,
you are disappointing.
This the year,
See, that's why Devion should be worried because he's thinking like you.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of.
If the rest of the world thought like me, it'd be a better place.
Yeah. But it's not like it's a guaranteed thing. It's a little bit of a fact. But it's 2 other teams on there that can, like, for real, and when it comes to the East, that could fuck everything up.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying. So
I think when you see dysfunction, like all the way from like top to coaches to players, I think you need to listen to it. That is the fucking Brooklyn Nets, like dysfunction all the way up and down. Now
but
the
the
Celtics,
NBA is a soap opera. The best way to end a soap opera is with positivity. Right?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't mean it's gonna be positive for the fucking Nets. So I got a finals that I would be really excited to see myself. Unfortunately, not from my fandom. I do not have the Heat going to the finals, but I have. Fuck no! I will never be able to get pleasure. I don't even care. I don't even care how beautiful the basketball looked. I could be watching Boston.
Thank you. Please don't say that, Will. Like,
so I have Milwaukee and Golden State in the final. So we all agree on Golden State. And like this finals matchup to me would be so interesting because you've got like all the perimeter movement of the Warriors and a great mind in Steve Kerr, but then you've got this fucking monster of Giannis, and like I don't know that I see anything on Golden State that is like equipped to handle it.
There is
like,
nothing in the league that can.
But like I'm talking about like the whole like infrastructure. Like the teams in the East have all kind of built in like lineups that they can roll out if they have to deal with Giannis. You know, like an extra kind of big, a big mobile like 4-3 type guy. Like the Nets have Ben Simmons. The Heat can throw Bam. You know, the Sixers have Embiid who can kind of try and make them shoot. Like they all have like a bunch of stuff like that.
The development of Wiseman is what you're saying is what matters.
Will be
that's gonna be
huge.
Yeah,
huge. And
he's going to like I think Wiseman is going to have a bright future in the NBA. I don't think it's going to be bright enough this year.
You're not ready for Giannis.
So I got Bucks in 7 against the Warriors, but I cannot. I would love to. Like, obviously, I want to get there. But if it's not going to be my team playing, I want to see that one. That's the one I want to see. That's the one I think we'll see because honestly, I think Middleton missing the first part of the season might be kind of good for him. if you guys remember last
Yep.
year, Middleton and Drew Holiday playing in like the Olympic team and all that, like that was just a long fucking season, like continued season from their finals run to the season. Like I think that kind of wore on them, and I think they're gonna bring it this year. I think the Bucks are going back.
You think Milwaukee and Brooklyn play again? That's what I'm thinking of. Like those two play again, and it's gonna be like, ooh, let's see, whoever wins that wins the finals. That's why I'm like Milwaukee. It's like it's hard to bet on Giannis, but the one thing they do have, like you did point that out, is like they got a team and they got chemistry over dysfunction, and you just gotta hope that the dysfunction doesn't overshadow.
The thing that I think we also got to like again, y'all know I don't love Mike Budenholzer, the coach for the.
I don't trust his ass,
but I damn sure don't trust Steve Nash. Like Steve Nash has not shown me anything. And I don't think you can just I don't think the Nets are good enough where you can just roll the ball out there and they're just gonna go fucking win. Like you're gonna need to involve some strategy. We've kind of noticed after last year, despite him being apparently a piece of shit, like Ime Udoka was a big loss from the Brooklyn Nets staff. So like I don't know where the coaching's gonna come to. I mean Nash could develop, I guess, as a coach, but I don't know. Like I don't see a lot of creativity there. Like if they're gonna do the same shit that they did last year, where it's just Kyrie or KD, just go play 1-on-5 and get us a bucket, they're not gonna win. The same shit will happen to them that happened last year. It might not happen in the first round because of how the seeds will fall, but it will happen once they play one of those top 5 teams. They're not gonna win that way. And I see nothing that makes me think they're gonna change. Like Ben Simmons is not like some point guard that goes out there like a Rondo or like a Steve Nash when he played, or like someone like that that's going to go orchestrate shit. Like that's not Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is get a rebound, push the pace, find shooters on the break, which will be fantastic and will help them. I think the biggest help that Ben Simmons gives them is defensive.
Defense, bro. That's going to change everything. That's what I'm saying. That's going to be the difference.
Y'all got to realize the step that they got to make. They got swept out the first round last year. Like they didn't win a playoff game. Like again, like I think they'll do better than last year, but then going all the way to the finals and you got them fucking winning, Devion.
But come on now, let's be honest with you. We don't like the last time I remember seeing some shit like that was like the Mavericks swept us and they won it all. Right. You know, like and the people who swept them did what? Went to the finals. Like that's some shit that doesn't happen often, and you just gotta give them. Like, that's a disappointment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on KD and all that shit. But it's also a bunch of players and shit. They have to prove themselves. Like, you know, when in doubt, last couple seconds, I'm cool with Kyrie taking a shot, and I trust him making it. You know what I'm saying? These are going to be close games. I don't think they, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to be blown out. But I'm more, and I'll give you that, I'm more sold on Ben Simmons than that much more, you know what I'm saying, helpful to that team and that organization, even with his flaws, and his flaws ain't gonna hurt them. Like
you're not worried about lack of depth on that team.
No, I think what Ben Simmons is gonna cover, you know what I'm saying, with the defense, we don't need him to score.
Andre Drummond, they're going with Claxton as backup big man. I couldn't tell you two guards coming up. What, Patty Mills coming off the bench.
Found that. I don't think they need. See, that's what I'm saying. Like the Brooklyn Nets, the way that from what I believe, I don't think they need all that shit. The less sometimes is the better for them. Like that particular team.
They only gonna play 7-8.
I'm just saying that sounds sweet until you play a guy like Giannis who's gonna put you in foul trouble.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that matchup right there can change everything. That's why I say, like, if they play each other and Giannis wins, I don't see how he doesn't win at all. But if they beat
I'm just
Giannis,
saying, there's other teams that got people that can put you in foul trouble, though. Like, think about, like, even, like, again, I would not pick this team to beat them, but I'm just saying, like, take, like, a Hawks, a Trae Young. Like, he's going to put people in foul trouble. Jimmy Butler draws a lot of fouls. See, like all these teams let them play the fucking Sixers. James Harden and Joel Embiid, as much as they fucking fall down and get calls, like bro, I'm just saying.
I don't think they get those in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they calling that shit like that, like how they would in the regular season.
I watched them get it against the Heat.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid got to live at the free throw line.
Man, but
And
that's not going.
the Heat got bona fide defender, like credited defenders in the league. The only person on the Nets that's like that is Ben Simmons. I don't think that they're the team that I have the least amount of confidence.
We ain't
in
finna
taking it
sleep
through the
on KD's
gauntlet.
defense though, too.
But
When KD want to play defense,
I think KD is a good defender. I'm just saying in terms of like the credibility that he will get from like a referee. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people like you see Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart can keep that hand right on your hip the whole game, and they're not going to call it on him. But the moment that like a Joe Harris does it, instantly.
Yep.
But here's to my point with that, bro. I get what you're saying about the Miami Heat, but let's be honest. They do some of the most bogus calls against Miami. I don't think they're going to make them same calls with the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's anything against Miami. I think it's more just something that Joel Embiid and James Harden just get the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, James Harden, it didn't matter. It didn't matter in the playoffs. We're seeing what James Harden is going to be. It's going to be Embiid and the Beast. And I think first 2-3 games, they might do that shit, and then it's a wrap. The same with the Hawks.
Again, I'm not saying I would pick the Sixers over the Nets. I'm just saying these are teams that will be in the way along with I agree. If you just pick me one-on-one, Sixers Nets, no, I'm not picking the Sixers. The only two teams that I can see myself picking against the Nets straight up in a series is Milwaukee and Miami. Those are the only two teams that I think have enough like toughness, complete, well-rounded team to go against them. But I would also not be surprised if the Celtics got them again. Yeah. Like that wouldn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at.
I feel you. I agree with you. Like those teams gonna be pissed, but it's gonna be like, all right, it's like swatting a little fly and shit. You're like, all right, cool. But when you get against like, depends on who Miami plays. You know what I'm saying? Like that changes everything. But Brooklyn Nets, if they beat Milwaukee, that's what you need to overcome that hump to win it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what and I agree with what you're saying. Like they go be pissed. But it's gonna be like, why the Brooklyn Nets sweeping them? Why they going 6 games with them? You know what I'm saying? I agree with that, like 1 or 2 of those. But when they come and play against Milwaukee, now if they can make it past Giannis and KD was like, this is the motherfucker who kept me from this shit last time.
You gotta remember, you don't know how that order's gonna go. They might have to make it to Giannis. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. I'm being optimistic.
They're the least.
You're right.
To me, they're just the least trustworthy team. Like highest ceiling. They might have the highest ceiling of all the teams in the East, but to me, they're the least trustworthy. Let me get this before we go to Lover Violence. Before we close it out, who do you guys think is the biggest challenger? We all picked the Warriors, but who do you guys think is the biggest challenger to them?
To the Warriors?
Yeah, to the Warriors in the West. We got to give somebody else some fucking love in the West besides the Warriors.
Man,
we been like honest, and it's not even.
Be honest.
I don't think it's fucking.
I'll go first. If y'all don't have. I'll go first if y'all don't have an answer.
Like Memphis.
I want to say. I don't got them as a 6 seed. I don't know. I like how the Pelicans played them last year, but I don't think Memphis can touch Golden State. I think Golden State got Memphis's number. I'm gonna have to say the Pelicans. Like for real, I think it's Golden State, and then Golden State won, and then everybody else can just mix in there almost damn near. I think Golden State.
No, I'm with you, Joe. That's what I was going. I was going with the Pelicans.
I agree. Yeah, you're right.
I think the Pelicans, just because, similar to why I think the Bucks would win in the finals. The closest thing to Giannis that we got somewhere else is Zion.
Yeah. I be forgetting like this dude actually is going.
Like at this point, I'm gonna assume he plays now. Like obviously that's a big if with him. But
if Brandon Ingram keep doing what he can do, CJ McCollum, that's a good matchup.
You're right. No, you are. You got it. I don't even got nothing for that. Because if you have no answer for Zion, and Brandon Ingram start cooking, bro. What the fuck you gonna do against him? And CJ go have at least 2 good games. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's all you need.
You right.
You just need 2 games out of him or BI, and then it's a series.
What if they upset them? Like a crazy. Imagine that in the NBA. What that would do? What you think that'll do for
relevant Pelicans would be wild. That'd just be fucking hilarious.
Imagine them upsetting Golden State, bro. Like I'm like, man, the whole NBA. I'm like, I don't even know think no more. Like for real, I'm like that shit is crazy.
All right.
But-
Y'all ready to close it out? Y'all know how we close it out.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We choose love or we choose violence. Devion, I'm gonna let you stew on whatever the fuck you're stewing on over there. Joe, what do you got? You feeling love? You got a birthday coming up here, big 3-0. Okay.
My birthday is Saturday, but I'm choosing violence. Bang bang. I'm mad. We ain't talked about it because we ain't been on, but I'm gonna have to bring it up. Ain't nothing worse than you watch somebody ball out all season long. They up there in the category for MVP. You got two motherfuckers on the category for top 3 in the National League MVP. If playoff time come around and they picking up cherry stems with their booty cheek, shit tight as than a motherfucker, just straight ass. Cardinals, Arenado, and Goldschmidt need to do a lot of thinking in the offseason. All this shit, they fucking top 3 in MVP voting in the National League and straight get one hit in a series and get fucking swept. I even know it was 2 out of 3.
Bye-bye.
Still fucking straight ass. We might as well be the Cubs.
Bye-bye.
We might as well be the Cubs because that's as bad. We got just as far as the Cubs.
Cubs won more games in October than the Cardinals did this year. That's all I know.
Exactly. Ass.
That's all I know.
Ass. So I'm choosing violence. They need to get their shit together. They make too much money to be picking up cherry stems with their fucking ass.
I'm drinking all these Cardinals tears.
Straight ass. They suck. They suck. They won 93, 90 whatever games, and they suck. Garbage. Awful.
You said that's gonna be the Brooklyn Nets, huh?
Yes. Terrible. And they deserve all the violence.
All right, Devion, how you feeling, bro?
I got double violence. So
double violence. I shouldn't be surprised.
I don't like the bullshit, like with the Celtics and the Warriors. The accusations, I'm not arguing that. I can't say shit about it. There's not enough evidence. I don't like the way that they handled it, and I don't like them leaking this shit for the Golden State Warriors or leaking information with the Celtics before all this shit is actually out there. I don't like when they create narratives like that can destroy people's careers. You know, like this could fuck up this dude's whole career, and we don't even know everything.
Lie.
But
public opinion already decided.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
But the more and more that comes out, it seems like the people that know, it seems like they might be doing him a favor by not letting all the information out.
Don't say look, I'd rather you not say nothing. Just fire him. Just fire him and give a bogus ass reason. Don't say nothing. Don't let it come out. Don't leak anything. That's what I want. Like, keep it in house. It's an HR thing. Like, if he did some shit wrong, fire his ass. Just shut the fuck up about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's not man personal life. It ain't none of our business.
That's it. Just like be quiet about it. And Will, I don't like that leak too because I didn't think about that till you said it with Draymond's extension. Like, that could fuck him over. And he's been very vital to that organization. And they, you know, well, he did this and it comes back. I'm like, why are y'all leaking this shit? Like, this ain't the first time he probably didn't punch nobody. Come on now. It's Draymond. This ain't the first time.
The video coordinator, I think he got like 10,000 from TMZ.
I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, don't allow that to happen. Buy it back from him. Give him 25,000. Don't let that get out. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like it's just like how the media, all this shit is set up, and like everybody's trying to be a, you know what I'm saying, a clout chaser when it comes to this shit. Like, this starting to be a real, like, we know the NBA is a soap opera at times, we get it, but it's like, this is real life, like, fucking reality TV, like, ooh, what we gonna see next? Like, I don't like that shit, man. Like,
I'm with you,
yeah, that's my only, it's like my issues with them. Like, the media neither, I hope they fire. Now, that motherfucker who leaked it, if he got 10 bans for that, don't ever have a career ever in the NBA ever again. Don't leak shit like that. Yeah, and they trying to go back to back, everything looking good for the thing. Like, they don't need that type of controversy. This ain't who they are and what they built off of. Let these little ugly ass dudes be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax.
All right. So I imagine that the person that had that video is somebody that probably makes less than like $30,000 a year.
Yeah. That's why they sold it. They were trying to make money. I get it.
You know what, Devion? Maybe if the Warriors paid their fucking staff appropriately, he wouldn't feel the need to sell cell phone footage to fucking TMZ for.
Or if
for
more
extra money.
video coordinators were like Eric Spoelstra and just worked hard, they get that banned eventually.
Well, I don't even think we necessarily know that it was actually the video coordinator.
No,
but
we really don't know who it was. For real.
we really don't know who it
That's
was.
just a
But
rumor.
the one thing I'll
I
say
think
on
it was the
Celtics,
organization who did it. I think that's who did it. I think the
I
boys
kinda
did
do
that
too.
shit.
no, I
That's
promise
who
you.
I think.
Here, I'll tell you what to tell Liz that is not from like the actual organization.
They
Is look
recorded
at the,
off a
look
phone.
no look yeah look at the quality of the video.
That's
the dude,
true.
I
the dude
promise
recorded
you-
it off of a phone. Like they had the video and then recorded it off of another phone. That's why it's hella blurry.
Yeah,
At least
No,
that's
that's-
what I was-
I'm
that's
not
what I
gonna say
was
that.
told.
No,
I'm
I'm
not saying
saying
that
that's
'cause
some,
I sound
that's
like a
some employee's
conspiracy
iPhone
theorist.
7
Yeah.
that just
Recording it like this. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
like
say
this. That's all
anything
that
to be a
is.
conspiracy
That's all that
theorist.
is.
I don't know.
But what I'll say about the
Either-
Celtics
either
situation is, I don't think we can say like they're wrong for putting Ime Udoka in a bad spot because it sounds like he fucked up real bad. So like that's on Udoka.
That's on him.
The thing that I take issue with the Celtics with is how they pretty much just put every single woman that works for their organization
Yeah.
basically under the microscope. Oh, were you the one that fucked Udoka? Were you the one that fucked Udoka? Were you the like?
And
like, 'cause
then blame
because the way
social
they
media
released
for
it-
coming up with rumors. Like, no, you guys
Yes,
should've
just
told
don't
us what
say
happened.
nothing. Just be
Brad
quiet.
Stevens' little teary-eyed
Yeah.
bullshit was
He
rich.
was
like,
so-
like
he's so
come on, bro.
corny.
Like,
So fake.
if you want to eliminate all doubt here, tell us what happened. Because
Facts.
that was another part of the issue. Is like they made it seem like it was like, oh, he just said something that was maybe a little off. Like again,
Pudding. Yeah.
wrong, but it's a whole different thing if he's out here like sexually assaulting women, which is what it kind of feels like it's moving towards. I'm judging this
Yeah.
based on like Matt Barnes' reaction, who seems like he knows exactly what happened and just the type of guy that Matt Barnes is. For Matt Barnes to walk back his kind of criticism of the Celtics and kind of support for Udoka, that tells me right there you
Kinda
probably
seems
don't
like,
deserve anybody's support.
a little bit of a I'm the boss. You should
But just
Oh,
don't say
no.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like just fire him and
or it's
Well, yeah, like,
everything. They
take-
left
like-
too many
Like,
question
take
marks
the
out there.
stand. Yeah, they
Yeah.
put too much ambiguity around it, and they just ended up putting other people that were maybe not even involved or that were
Now we're trying to
victims
find out
of
who.
it. Yeah, like,
Now I
like
just gotta
people
go to
not involved or the
Celtics.com.
victim of his fucking abuse. Like they're putting them in a fucking.
Let me
shitty
just go to
situation.
Celtics.com,
What
look
are
at
you
the
doing?
coaching staff, and look at all the women. Is it going to
Right,
be?
and that's
her?
exactly what people did. And
that's
they
what
found
all do.
they found a
Yeah.
fine woman that works in player development,
Gotta be her.
and they were like, "Oh, it's her." Like, come on, like put them up. Like again,
It's the president's wife. It's this. Like, come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. That's just you.
they
playing
made
with
they made a
people's
bad
livelihood.
situation even worse.
Fact.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
they did.
playing
They
with
made a
people's
bad situation
livelihood.
even
That's
worse.
corny to me, man. And Brad Stevens is a corn. Thanks for saying he's a big cornball. Like
Them fake
keep them
tears.
fucking
Fake ass
crocodile
tears.
tears, bro. Shut your dumb ass up. Like you should just he out of everybody. You should have really just shut up. Like, nobody want to hurt you. And I feel so sorry. No, you don't, dumbass. Like shut up. Like corny ass dude. That's why I hate that organization. That's a prime example. I hate them. And that's why y'all ain't winning the finals because y'all do dumb shit like that. You
Facts.
dumbasses. We might suck, but y'all ain't gonna win either. So it don't matter to me.
I don't
All
know.
right, so
Some signing Dennis Schroeder, Patrick Beverly, and Russell Westbrook all on the same team is pretty dumb. This is pretty dumb.
At least, man, we fixed our GM. Like we fixed our organizational problems. So they suck.
Then we suck. It is
All right, so
what
I'm gonna go love. I'm gonna stop this hate fest real quick. I'm gonna go to one of our SLU Billikens. We talked about this a little bit before the show, but St. Louis native, St. Louis Billiken graduate Jordan Goodwin earned a NBA contract. He got a full two-way contract with the Washington Wizards. Gotta believe our boy Beal had something to do with that. But so shout out Jordan Goodwin. You know he was a fantastic player for SLU for 4 years. Up there in a lot of different records, rebounds, steals, blocks for guards, all these different things. So shout out to him.
Bradley
Kinda
Beal
got-
Elite.
ki-
Elite can do a lot for you. Huh?
That's right, Bradley Beal Elite, AAU. Sign up, St. Louis youngins. But no, yeah, it's dope. It's cool to see people from St. Louis actually get on an NBA roster. Only about 5 of us out there, you know.
Yeah.
So
It is.
Tyler Cook plays for the Chicago Bulls.
just yeah, I don't know if he got a contract. I don't know if he got a two-way.
Wait a minute, he had a two. He got one last year.
I thought he was in the G League. I thought he was in G League. Whatever.
He got one
He's
last
playing.
year.
He's playing professional basketball.
Got an opportunity.
I know that.
Look, he always got an opportunity every day. Hey, that's good enough.
But all right, y'all. We're 3 into possible. Excited to
Yes,
start
sir.
this NBA season.